Hello, this is the Bobinator531, and today I'm going to be making a tier list on the Bonelab weapons. I'm going to be doing it by categories, starting with the pistols. Now first up, we have a classic 1911, straight out of Boneworks. High damage, low capacity, feels great, looks great. I'll put it up in S tier, honestly. Next up, the Eater 22 Glock. I really like this one. With the 1911, you really run out of ammo all the time because it only has, I think, 9 shots. But the Glock, it has a lot more with a little less damage. But I don't know. I like Glocks. I'm putting it up at S tier. Next up is the Laser Blaster. It's got a really cool sight. It does a ton of damage, but it has a really weird-ass reload. Pumping that thing in the front, I can never grab it. So for that, I'm going to throw it in A tier. Next we have the Gruber. This thing is pretty stylish, I must say. But it does jack shit for damage. It has, I think, around 20 shots. I'm putting it in B. Next up is the M9. I really like the M9. It's got the laser sights. It's the only pistol with any type of attachment other than the silenced one. Decent damage, decent mags. I'll throw it in A. The P350. It's from Boneworks. I've never really liked it that much. In Boneworks, I always use the 1911 or the Glock, and I just never touched this thing. I'm gonna put it down in C. No particular reason, I just don't like it that much. This suppressed pistol, the PT8 Alaris, if that's how you say it, it's pretty great, but it really annoys me how the silencer sounds. Obviously, it's a video game, so it's going to be completely silent bullets, but they are really just high-pitched. It's too much for me, so I'm going to put it in A, but they do feel badass to use. And last, and probably least, the stapler. I fucking hate this thing. I'm just going to put it in F. I think it's by far the worst pistol. The recoil, it looks like shit. I never use these. Alright, on to the rifles. Now, with the rifles and the SMGs, a lot of the guns are just variations of the same gun. And I included all of them as separate weapons because that's what the game does. First up, we have the MK18 Gold. It's literally just the MK18, but gold. And it's got a little, what is that? Some type of horizontal grip? I don't know. It's nice. I like gold. I'll put it in A. I can't believe Boneworks didn't have an AK-47, and when they put it in Bonelab, it's everything you want. It packs a punch, it's awesome to shoot. S tier. Easy. Easy S tier. The M16 Scoped. Now, the thing about Bonelab is you're never really shooting at people that far away. I barely use the holographic sights, let alone the actual sniper scope. I guess it's not really a sniper, but I never use this fucking thing. I'm just gonna put it in F. The other M16s are much better. Speaking of which, the M16 Red Dot. Now I'm gonna be honest, I never reach for this one. If I'm gonna grab an M16, I'll normally grab one of the other ones, so C tier. It is better than the scoped. Next up, we have just the base M16. It's pretty standard, I'll throw it in B. And of course, the M16 laser foregrip is going to go in A. Got one in each category here, except for S. The M16 really isn't that good. Alright, the MK18 holographic. Now that I think about it, I'm going to put this one in A tier and drop the gold down to B. I like this one a bit better. The gold is the exact fucking same except yellow. The normal MK18 in blue for some reason. I really like blue. It's my favorite color, actually, so I'm going to put it in B, right next to gold. Alright, the MK18 laser foregrip. You know, I'm going to put this one in B and drop the bear one down to C. Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, it is just a better version of this. It's got the laser, the foregrip, everything else is the exact same. And the last rifle, the MK18 Naked. I don't know why this is in the game, to be honest. There's already an MK18 with iron sights. This just doesn't have any sights. So, F tier. Alright, my favorite category, shotguns. I wanted shotguns in Boneworks so bad. In the modded ones, they were alright, but goddamn, they blew it away with these shotguns. Alright, so first up with the shotguns, we have the 590A1. For some reason, I really struggle with this one. I can never hit my shots with this thing, unless they're up close, obviously. I don't know, it's just awkward to use, so I'm gonna put it in C tier. It's still a great shotgun, though. All the shotguns are good. Alright, the FAB. This one, I mean, it packs a punch like all the other shotguns, but I just don't think it looks that cool. I'm gonna put it in C, right next to this one. The M4. S tier. It's semi-auto. It only holds 6 shots, which is kind of annoying. But this thing fucking slays. It will destroy anything in your path. And of course, the M870. I'll put it right up there in B. Normally, I'm not a fan of, like, wooden stocks, but I like this one. And last but not least, the SMGs. Starting off with the Vector, I really love the Chris Vector in any game. I don't like how this one sounds in-game. It's way too high-pitched in the silencer. It's just too much. I wish they had an unsuppressed version. But other than that, it's great, so I'm gonna put it in A tier. Alright, the MP5. Solid choice, though most of the time I'll just take a rifle over it, so I'll throw it in B. The MP5K. Just the bear one. We'll throw it down in C, just because it's bear. The MP5K Red Dot. I'll throw this one up in B. Just, you know, it's got a scope, so it's a bit better than this one. The MP5K Purple. It's an interesting color. Not a single other gun is purple, so just for that, we'll throw it up in A. In gold, just fucking go down to C. Why are there 2 reskins of the MP5K? Alright, the PDRC. It's great that there's a new custom gun instead of just a reskin, but honestly, I fucking hate this thing, F tier. Now, the UMP, I love. It's tough to put it in S tier. Yeah, I guess I'll put it in S tier. I don't have that many in there. And of course, the Uzi, all-time classic. We'll throw it in B. That's my Boneworks weapons tier list. Obviously, none of the melee weapons, just the guns. If you have a different opinion, you can leave it in the comments, or you can go to hell. I mean, this is the objective truth. Come on. And I'll leave a link to this tier list in the description if you want to make your own. I got a video on Bonelab I'm working on, a gaming challenge. It's gonna be great, just you wait. But if you enjoyed this video, why don't you like, comment, subscribe, do all those things if you want, and go and have a wonderful day.